Hi guys, how are you? Yeah, it's 4:55 in the morning. Yeah. I just had to run downstairs to my car. Like I told you guys yesterday, I bought some stuff from me and my mom went to Sam Club, so I had some stuff in the car that I needed. I bought a case of the protein shakes. And I left them of course, left them in the car, and I didn't even open the box and bring any up. And yeah, I got to go back to work tonight, so yeah, I needed some protein shakes up in the refrigerator. So I got up this morning, and I actually laid down I laid down about 7. I didn't do anything. I laid down about 7 o'clock last night, and yeah. And I think the stuff that I left in my car yesterday was kind of on my mind, kind of bothering me. So I, of course, I got up this morning and made a trip downstairs to my car. Anyway, yeah, it seems yeah, a lot of people aren't happy this morning, huh? Wow. Yeah, and I was wondering, and I actually didn't. I'm not just like the medicinal. I don't. Yeah, that process is just way over my head. I don't. Yeah, I don't trust that process either because, like I said, I really don't trust anything that I have no control over, and yeah, I don't trust that process either. But that seems that we have a new president. Well, a new old president. Like what the? Yeah, I don't know. We have a new old president, a new, not new, a repeat president. We have a repeat. And like I said, this country, these people are so, this country is, well, yeah, I'm not going to, like I said, I don't trust that process, so it makes no sense for me to even complain about it because it is what it is. Like I say, they all do the same thing, so I don't understand why, hey, whatever. It's not like, whatever. Yeah, it's not really affecting me personally anyway. You can't help me with my menopause, then you can't help me at all anyway right now because all I can tell anyway. I think my mom might be the biggest disappointment. I'm gonna have to call and check on her because she might be more disappointed than anybody because yeah, she was a yeah, while we were out yesterday, she kept saying that because the first stop we made, I took her to vote. That was the first stop. I took her to vote first. And, of course, the place that we have to vote, there were no parks anywhere. So, of course, I had to be the one. I let her out, and, we were in her car, I let her out, and I had to go, bend the block a few times just to, give her a chance to vote, and then yeah, I went and picked her back up, and yeah, that's when our day started. But yeah, I think she's more disappointed than anybody. So yeah, I'm gonna have to call and check on her and make sure she's okay. And yeah, so all I can say is yeah, I mean it's a process just like all the rest of them. So yeah. Hey, and my thing is, I don't understand how we're in the position to help people. I can't say we. I can't understand how this country's in the position to help people, and you don't even help the people that's already in your country. I mean, I don't. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Like I said, that whole process is, it's fine to, want to, help the world, but you have to help the people in. You have to help your people, your people first. I mean, we had people sleeping on our bus stops over here before they even started letting the other people come in. Like people live on a bus stop right here. There's a lady who's been sleeping on this bus stop down here on Western for some years. And every night I used to drive home from work, coming and she's sleeping on this bus stop every night. I mean, we have people already sleeping on the bus stops before, you know, people would know where to go before you guys you made a big deal about making it very and you guys made it you guys made your people. I was forced to help. That's all I'm gonna say. I didn't have didn't nobody asked me if I wanted to help, or I was at the grocery store a few weeks back, and there was a guy. And I saw him as I was going in. He smiled and he waved. Hi, and whatever. I'm in the store shopping, and he came and he had his link card, and he came and he had the link card in his hand, and he was pointing at my groceries, and he had the link card up. So I'm guessing he was trying to, buy my groceries, right? So trying to sell me some link. I was like, no, I'm fine, thank you, I'm fine. And my problem with that is, and he obviously didn't speak English that well, so it wasn't really probative for me to try to have a conversation with him, because now I want to tell him my what I think about this. Dude, I'm an American citizen, so I've been paying taxes here. So pretty much you gonna sell me what I already own? I mean, yeah, I don't want to buy your link. I'm good. So then the guy, I saw him like 4 more times. I don't know if he's been following me around the grocery store. I happened to see him. I saw him a few more times, like maybe 4 more times. And I'm thinking, you gonna make me, like whatever. And then, yeah. I don't have a problem with helping people. I've never had a problem with helping people. We should help people. Like I said, I believe in karma and putting out that good energy and getting good energy back. But this country, we already had about 1 million people sleeping on the ground downtown already. Like, I can't understand how. I'm so confused by these people. Like I said, I try to stay in my little side, my little part of the world, and do my little thing and focus on what I got going on, because, as I say, I don't understand it. I really don't understand how you can come here. You let people come seek asylum here when you already have people who need major help here already. Like, you guys went through a lot. You guys the A1 treatment. You put people up in hotels. You guys closed down schools to give them somewhere to go. I mean, you guys, I saw buses on the police state. I went in the police. Somebody shot a bullet went through my windshield. Somebody shot my car. Okay, the bullet. I went downstairs and my bullet went through my windshield. Okay, so I went downstairs and ended up after work. I went to the police station to make a police report just in case some of the police tried to pull me up before I got the windshield fixed. And I wanted to get a police report. And I was talking to the officer, and I actually went in the police station, and I was standing there, and I actually heard somebody coughing behind me. And I turned around. Like 1,000 people sleeping on the floor, like in the police station. Like I say, I don't watch the news. I don't trust their news. I don't watch the news because my people always look really bad on the news. I don't watch the news, dude. I live on 63rd, so if I want to see what you guys are showing me on the news, I just look out my window. I don't watch the news. I don't trust their news report. I don't watch their news. So I don't read the news. I don't do, like I said, I stay in my little corner of the world over here and do the best I can to survive over here. You know what I'm saying? I got enough stuff going on for myself. So I don't really focus on current events. I really don't. So anyway, I heard somebody coughing behind me in the police station. I'm like, damn it. And as the time was going on and they were talking about it and the people were talking about it, they had CTA buses down there with the people for heat, to get those people heat. They were put them up in hotels. They were giving out thousands of dollars to, they were doing, dude. And my thing is, you guys are, you're forcing your citizens, your taxpayers, to do something that the decision that you guys have made, so you're just gonna put that off on me. Like, dude, I can barely feed myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I have people, yeah, well, whatever. It makes zero sense to me. I can't understand how people come over here and go and to the aid office and get on link, and then the people that's here, you can't even get link because you have no address. Like, wait, what? Dude, I'm so confused by this process. Like I said, I try to stay in my own corner of the world and do my own thing. I don't focus on that stuff because there's no way you can. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, it's funny, but well, not really funny. It's sad because, like I said, those people, all the people who pretty much run Chicago. They're all located like in downtown Chicago, and that's where most of our homeless people are in Chicago. Is like downtown Chicago. Like, how could you walk past Yeah, and then go to work to help other country people. Like I'm so confused. I am so confused. Like I said, I don't have a problem with helping people. Of course I don't. Why would I have a problem with helping people? No one should have a problem with helping people. My thing is, dude, you need to help the people who's at home first. You know, the taxpayers, the people who live here, the people who pay the taxes. These people need the help first. I mean, dude, people's gas has been another issue I'm gonna tell you guys about too. It's really funny that nobody has noticed. Nobody said people's gas have torn up the city. Torn up the city. Now the street that I live on, Artesian, few years back, they made it a zone parking street. So now we have to pay to park on the street. But the thing is, when whoever comes and wants to shut down this street or put no parking on this street, we have nowhere to park. Most of the blocks around where I live, all zones parking, but they're all different zone parking. So that means if I'm zone 52, I can't go and park in zone 75 down the street or zone 32 around the corner. I can't because they're going to get a ticket. They stay over here, right? Tickets because, of course, you know how that goes. But I'm just saying. And so, but they allow people's gas to come over here and shut our street down. Oh, no parking for people's gas. I've been over here working on these streets since September of last year. Now I got 3 $100 tickets. Okay? They shut down our streets, both sides, at the same time. Now, where the... Why I don't trust this process, right? So now, where are we supposed to park? Where are we supposed to park? So the day that they shut down, I was parking. It's a little little hole back here behind the bank. They blocked off the street behind the bank over here. So it's a little place behind it, like going through the alley that people been parking. So when they get up and go to work in the morning, I was working second shift. I'd get up early enough to move my car. So the people since they've shut down our streets, I have nowhere to park on our block. I have to move my car, get up early enough to move my car. So I'll wait till the people go to work in the morning, and I'll go. And anyway, they gave me to avoid them $100 tickets, and I told you they put 3 $100 tickets on my car, parking where I'm supposed to park. I pay to park right here outside my house, zone 52. But like I said, people's gas they come and put the signs up and shut our streets down whenever they feel like it. And now we have nowhere to go. Now where are we supposed to go? No, I mean, where do we go? Anyway, so I caught myself parking over here in the alley to get people, so I would not get this another $100 ticket. The city came and put a $150 ticket on my car. Now I'm filming. I am so, ooh, you're talking about a mad sister. But I'm filming. I'm filming because first of all, when my car was parked, it was parked in the back, up in the alley. So why is people who writing tickets, why are they walking through alleys? I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand. So now you guys have allowed people's gas to block to take our, it was a setup. I know it was a trap. And I went to court and I fought that ticket to the judge. I told the judge, it was a trap. Yeah, it was a trap. It was a money trap. That's all it is. They stay over here writing tickets and putting boots on people's cars, over here in our area, in our neighborhood. It was a money trap. So what they did is they let people's gas shut our streets down, both sides. No parking from 7 o'clock in the morning to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I work second shift. At this time, I'm working 4 o'clock to 12:30. So where am I supposed to park? And I'm off on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So now where am I supposed to park? You can't park around the corner because, like I said, it's a zone over here. It's a zone down there. So now where do we park? Anyway, I caught myself parking in the alley. The city put the $150 ticket on my car. Of course, now you're talking about angry. Now I already got these. I don't have to get on the payment plan for these other 3 tickets, because I'm not. I could have given them 3 because I was mad. I'm not giving them 3. And then one time they towed my car. And then the thing is, they towed my car from across the street and moved it across the street twice and charged me $100. Both times, just $200. And on the third time they towed my car, they towed it 5 blocks away from my house, and that told me right there that. Of course, there's no legal. When they towed my car and moved, they had to move it to a legal spot. So of course, if they moved my car and couldn't find a spot in 5 blocks away from where I am, so just imagine me trying to come home from work at 1 o'clock in the morning. What if you had to go 5 blocks away to find a legal park? So just imagine me. I'm 50 something years old. So you expect me to get off work at 12:30 at night, get home 1 o'clock in the morning, and walk 5 blocks to try to get home? Dude, that makes 0 sense. So anyway, I went to court, and the judge, she tried to be she's a black lady. She tried to be a little mean judge to me. But dude, I had evidence, I had pictures, I had printed. I went to court years ago, and I remember I had printed out a lot of pictures, and the judge was like, "They got a lot of good evidence." And I remembered him, traffic court. My back tire was on the curb, and they put a $60 ticket on my car for parking on the sidewalk. Of course, I was going to fight that ticket. You know what I'm saying? Of my back tire. And I took a picture of my car off from all angles to show my back tire was on the curb. So the judge was like, yeah, a lot of good evidence. Like, he praised me, and he threw the case out. Case dismissed, blah, 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 whatever. So, okay, cool. So I remembered that when I went to court this time. This was a few months back. This was in this year, April of this year. I went to court April of this year. Yeah, I went. So anyway. So I remember the judge praised me then. So when I went this time, I made sure I had lots of pictures. So I took pictures of my zone parking sticker in my window all 5 years that I've been here. All 4 years. They just made our street zone parking within the last 4 years. It wasn't zone parking. First, they just made it zone parking. But anyway, and I showed them people's gas, had our streets blocked off, and how we had nowhere to park. I went over and took pictures of the other street to show her there was a distant zone over here. I wanted to show her. I had a lot of tickets. But anyway, you were parked in the alley, and that's all. So you have to pay the ticket, and that's it. And blah. She tried it. Judge, Your Honor, ma'am, baby girl, listen to me. Like, what, Your Honor, where are we supposed to buy? Well, she, of course, after I started telling her and showing her my evidence, well, did they give you guys any warning that they were going to block? No, Your Honor, they had our streets blocked off since September of last year. You know, when they first started tearing up the city. So she was like, okay, so she started, let me see your evidence. So she started seeing the evidence, and she was like, you said you had a couple. I told her about the 3 tickets. They towed my car across the street 2 times and charged me $200 for that. I showed her that. And then they told, one time I had to call, and when they towed my car the 5 blocks away, all the way around on Maplewood, 61st and Maplewood, I had to call the city, 311, to find out where they put my car. You know, dude, whatever. But I told her, and I showed the judge, and she was like, you got the ticket. I showed her the tickets. I pulled out them 3 $100 tickets and showed her. So she ended up throwing out 2 of the $100 tickets that they gave me for parking. She threw the alley ticket out. And since I had gotten on the payment plan, I had already made two payments of $25 or whatever, $50 on the. She's like, you got to pay this ticket off since you had already started paying. So I had to pay 1 ticket off, the $100 ticket, because you already on a payment plan and you had actually already started paying over half of it. So you got to pay this off. So I can throw these other 3 out. Thank you, Judge. And then she threw the other 3 tickets out. Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it. And I'm like, dang, like, how is it possible for them? And she was like, well, because this is our alderman or something. What I should have done, I should have taken those tickets to our alderman or our whomever. Like, I don't even know who they are, but whatever. And then they would have done something about it before I even got that far. Because how do you allow in a zone parking where people actually pay to park? We pay to park on the street. So how do you tell us we can't park here and we have nowhere else to park? Like, it made 0 sense to me. That's why I knew I was going to court. Any other time I get the ticket out there, you pay that ticket off, you be gone. You know, I don't have time for the drama. I'm going to pay this off and whatever. Like the $200 I got from, I'm going to pay that off and be done with it. I don't have the time working second shift. I'm in pain. I don't have time to waste to go to court after they put that $150 ticket on my car in the alley. Shh, dude, I was going to court. I was on my way to court, and when they sent me, I was so court bound. It didn't make no sense, and I was so into going. I went to the wrong fucking court. That's how thirsty I was to be at court. I went to the wrong court because I went to 47th and Kesey at the city of Chicago down here. Like, no, we don't do court down here. You got to go to blah blah blah. So they sent me all the way to 95th over here, all the way 95th east. I mean, I've never gone that far east before. All the way on 95th over past Exchange. I mean, just whatever, the court over there. So they try to send you out your way, trying to make inconvenience you. Of course they do. Of course they do. But I had to take a vacation day for that court. I was going to court that day. I took a day off at work. I was going to court that day. I didn't care. Yeah, like I said, the judge, she tried to be, because she's a part of their system. But once I started showing her all the pictures of my evidence, and dude, I started making sense, and then she was like, okay, well, let me listen to her and see what she's talking about. Because I had pictures of them out in the street with the construction. Like, I came home from the grocery store yesterday. Yesterday, came home from the grocery store and I had bags. I still had bags, even though stuff still stayed in my car. I had bags. I bought apples. I bought the thing of deodorant. I had the Greek yogurt. I had stuff that had to come upstairs. So I turned the corner to my block and it's like 7 people's gas trucks. Because they're still working on these streets. I mean, they still working in every block on the neighborhood. I have the video on my phone. I can post that for you guys. And and there was nowhere for me to park. Now I got all these heavy bags of groceries and there's nowhere for me to park. It's early, it's before 1 o'clock, so all of my neighbors are at work. This is when the streets are usually empty and I can park. By me working third shift, and I go out in the daytime, there's no problem. I can come back and get a park. You know what I'm saying? It was only when I come home from work at night when I had to circle the block 8 times and no parks. So anyway, about 8 people's truck about 7 or 8 people's trucks, they park on the streets. How is this possible? Like, I'm so confused. I don't understand. And then there were no parks on the block. No parks. And then in the front of my house, there are parks, but they've made this half of my block meters. So it's paid to park. It's paid to park here, which is empty. But people's gas decided since but the city won't put tickets on their car. You know what I'm saying? Because they're working out here. But what you guys are going to do, you're going to take up the whole street, which you guys is people's trucks. And so the people who need to park and live here, they pay to park here. So what are we supposed to do? So like I said, I got the video. Because I got out of my car and I parked I was mad. I got out of my car and I took a video of all the people's gas. And then they had the little orange cones around each truck. Like, so you... And then they had a park that no one was parked in. It's across the street, the front park. No one was parked in, but they had set up orange cones in the park. I guess stopping people from parking, dude. Stopping people from parking there. So now there's no parks on the street, but there is the one park that is left on the block. They got cones in it, so okay, people's gas. I gotta tell you what. So I parked in front of my building where by the parking meter for a second, left my car running, just jumped out with my phone to record the fact that people's gas had our whole block taken up with all of their trucks. Dude, we pay to park here. I can't understand. How is it possible for people's gas? How do you guys justify this? This makes 0 sense. Yeah, well, yeah. It makes 0 sense. But anyway, I took a picture of that. But then the one park that they had the cones in was the only park. So I got 4 grocery bags. I bought apples, about 2 bags of apples. I have 4 grocery bags. I ended up buying a big Dawn from Sam's Club. I bought the Dawn. Dude, I had 4 heavy bags. Okay, I finally found blueberry. I bought stuff. So I had 4 heavy bags that I had to carry upstairs. I already live on the 3rd floor. It's already hard enough to get home. You know what I'm saying? But then y'all then took up all the park. Okay, so where they had to park, they had taken up with their cones. I reversed. I put my car in reverse and I ran over that cone. Dude, I don't care. Look. Dude. I don't care. I ran over the cone. How are you guys going to take up 9 parks on a street where people pay to park? This is not possible. How is this possible? And then there are no parks. No, not one park on the street. But the one park that y'all got on the street, y'all got cones in it. So to make people not pay. Okay. So I pay to park here. I'm so sorry for you guys. I pay to park here. And I live here. So I'm here, and I backed up over their cones. I went around the back of my car to see, because I heard myself hit the cone. I don't care. And I went back there and smashed on the back of my car. Whatever. When I go to work tonight or whenever I leave up out of here today, sometime, whatever, I'll pull it out or whatever. I ran over their cones. I sure did. How do you justify this? You can't justify this. What is this? No. And I ran over their cone. And I'll show you guys, if anybody interested, I have the picture. I got out of my car and took video of them before I crashed over their cones. I sure did. This is ridiculous. Like, how do we justify this? I mean, no, not one park on the whole block. And people's gas got at least 7, 8 trucks out here. Seriously? I mean, not even little big trucks. And then I guess it was one people's gas truck, and then somebody, he was sitting in the truck. He saw me. I don't care. He probably didn't want the video. I recorded his ass too. He didn't want the video. I don't care. He watched the whole thing. I don't care. I do not care. Dude, how do you justify this? No. So, whatever. That's what I did yesterday. And hey, like I said, I went to court and the judge threw all that out, and she was like, yeah, and she threw all those tickets out, and she went back and she threw the tickets out because the ones that I had to get on the payment, I threw it out, and I still had to pay the one off that I was in the middle of paying, but it was $100, whatever. They got that $100, but anyway, but she threw my other ones out, and whatever. I don't care. They do too much stuff over here. And like I said, they stay over here writing tickets. My little sister, she just got hired by the city to write tickets, and she complained about how she's down. They sent her downtown, and the people downtown, and she's already almost done got into it. And my sister, she's a little ghetto little thing, and she'll fight. She thinks she's the baddest thing, and she'll fight. Oh yeah, she'll fight. Yeah, she'll fight. Some lady told her, "Lady, you gonna put a ticket on my car right now, and I'm just up here from trying to go in this bank for a minute." And and she done got into it with a few people downtown, and they'll feed my little sister fight. So yeah, hey. Yeah, and she's like, I'm trying to do my job and feed my kids, you know what I'm saying? And then they sure fight. And I came home from work Sunday morning and saw about 8 tickets on cars. They didn't used to come out on Sundays and write no tickets over. I have never seen them come out on Sundays. Shit, they come out on Sundays. So of course the city is broke. Of course they're broke. Of course everybody's broke. Every state is broke. And you know why they're broke? Because they're crime broke. Of course they are. Of course they are. Of course you're broke. Of course you are. You couldn't even take care of the people you had here already. I mean, of course you're broke. Of course you are. You know. Yeah, out of here. Of course you're broke. You know. And now you're trying to recoup any way you can off the backs of the poor people. You know, you stay over here in our neighborhood, writing tickets and taking people cars and doing stuff and preventing them from going to work and taking care of their families just because you guys made bad decisions. Yeah, right. Yeah, of course they're broke. They're in debt so many millions and billions of dollars. Of course they are. That's why the result of that election went the way it went. Because of course they are. Because you guys have made a total mess. It is a total, complete mess. It's a mess, dude. Terrible. Terrible. And the fact that you guys made decisions for all of your citizens like you did. Like, really? They didn't have a say-so. And I still don't have a say-so, about how much money they take out of my check every week. I'm no say so. Like I said, that's why I stay out that process. I don't trust that process, baby. No, I don't trust them people. And like I said, I do what I do right here, and I stay in my own corner, in my own world over here, and I mind my business, and I don't bother anybody. And hey, that's what it is. That's what I do. I just it's a mess. It really is. It's a mess. But yeah, I had my friend, and I called her yesterday, and maybe she was busy. I called her yesterday, and she didn't answer me, and she sent me a text back and said, "I'm sorry, I was busy, blah blah blah. I didn't know if it was okay to call you so late at night, and blah blah blah." And I told her, want to let her know that because she know I work third shift. She's like, "I know you work third shift," and she actually doesn't know my off day, so I think she maybe thought I was working last night, or she acts like so. It's like, okay, fine, so. But yeah, it's 5:25 in the morning. I'm gonna go. Oh yeah, I made juices from yesterday. I told you guys I was gonna make 2 juices yesterday, and I made 2 juices, and I actually put them together and made one. I bought some red cabbage, and I bought some apples. I bought 2 bags of apples, and I bought some red cabbage. And I was gonna make an apple juice, and I was gonna make a red cabbage juice by itself. But my apples, the girl who bagged my apples, I don't know. My apples, they were put in the same bag, and by the time I got home, my apples were bruised. They were bruised really bad. Really, really, really bad bruised apples. And they didn't look like this when I left the store because I wouldn't have bought this. I wouldn't have bought this looking like that. But anyway, I'm guessing about them being in the same bag, and them bumping together on the ride home in the car, they got bruised. They got bruised really bad. So I actually had to peel the skin, because I usually... The fiber and everything is mostly in the skin of every fruit, and pretty much apples. And so I try to keep my skin on when I make my apple juice and stuff from my fresh apples. I try to keep the skin, but I couldn't use that skin yesterday because, like I said, they were so bruised, and I had to get down and see. They were so bruised and beat up, and by the time I made it home with them, I'm like, oh, these are. And my food has to be pretty. It has to be cute, or at least cute. You know what I mean? I can't eat apple that have brown spots, so it's not possible. So I peeled the skin off, and anyway, I made apple. I put the apple juice, since I peeled the skin off, it was so white and just Yeah, I like preferred my skin on my apple, so I just mixed it in with the red cabbage juice, and so I put them together. I made two juices, but I actually made one. So yeah, I just mixed them in together. I actually edited the video, but I didn't post it. And yeah, I'm gonna post it sometime today. And then I also made I found Sam Club. They had a big tub of the organic ginger. It was like $5, and I bought it. And it looked bad, but it looked bad, but it smelled. I opened it up and I smelled it. It smelled fresh. The smell was, it was a nice smell, but the ginger looked like it looked bad. But once I peeled it, it was actually beautiful ginger inside. Once I cut the peel off of it, but I bought ginger and I bought turmeric, and I boiled it and I made my tea, but I didn't put them in my little jars like I normally do. Like I said, it's about 7 o'clock last night. I was exhausted. I was exhausted. I was out of it about 7 o'clock last night. I was out of it. So I laid down in my bed and I put the video that I made yesterday up. And I put it on my tripod and I laid down in my bed and I was watching the video. By the time I dozed off, I went to sleep, and I woke up this morning. It was 3:30, and hey, I got up, and like I said, I had stuff in the car that I remembered it needed to come up here, so I had to go make a couple of trips downstairs, and yeah, I was exhausted last night, and I didn't do anything, and like I said, I made my ginger and turmeric tea. I made it, but I just put the whole pot in the refrigerator. I washed the glasses out, and I got them. I recorded that too, and I'm gonna actually try to post that about the ginger and turmeric, so you guys. But I've already made like maybe 3 or 4 ginger and turmeric videos, so it doesn't really make sense because it's the same process, and it's just like something I'm trying to. Yeah, ginger and turmeric is my thing. So anyway, I was gonna post it as I said, but anyway, I didn't finish the process. I put the whole pot with the tea in the refrigerator and just because once I boiled it, you have to let it sit and steep for a while. And I usually let mine sit and steep about at least 4 or 5 hours, so all my ginger and turmeric can soak into the water, and yeah, I can get most of my benefits. You know what I'm saying, from when I poured it in my body. Anyway, I was tired, so I was tired. Yeah, so. I just started the process and I didn't finish it, so I just got to put them in glasses. Yeah, I'll do that sometime later. I got to make breakfast this morning. It's going to consist of oatmeal. I have a taste for oatmeal today, so yeah, I'm oatmeal today. And yeah, and I told you guys I was going to up my fiber and my protein intake, and I bought some protein shakes from Sam's Club yesterday, and I have never seen them. They're no dairy. They have 2 more grams of protein. The ones I usually drink are 30 grams, but these said 32 grams of plant-based protein. So we're gonna see how they turn out, and I'll show you guys what they look like. Sometimes I don't feel like it. I just put them in the refrigerators. I need them to get cold so I can at least have one sometime on my way out tonight. So yeah, but I'll end up showing you guys it sometime. And the red cabbage and the apple juice came out. It was actually delicious, And yeah, yeah, I've actually, of course, made them separately before. I've never put them together, and I was like, yeah, and only because I put them together, like I said, only because my apples, I didn't use my apple skin, and the color was not the same. It was just a whiter color, and it actually made the red cabbage juice a prettier purple. It's like a lighter purple color. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. Like I said, I'll show you guys. Maybe when I get off work in the morning, I'll sit down for a little while and talk to you guys and show you guys whatever. But yeah, so. That's what's going on, and I'm trying to figure out what's. I actually saw a video yesterday of a couple of the bigger stars that were, well, you guys consider them stars. Well, a couple of bigger name people, the singers and the rappers, and they were behind the lady the presidential lady, and yeah, they're not happy this morning either, huh? Yeah, they're not happy this morning either, huh? Yeah. So I can just imagine the people. I know my mom is really disappointed. Oh, poor mommy. Poor mommy. Yeah, I know she's really disappointed, but she'll be all right. Anyway, she was trying. I went to her house. I went to her house yesterday and to meet her. And what I will usually sit in the car and wait for her to come outside. We usually meet like 10 o'clock every Tuesday morning on our way to the girl. So anyway, I'll usually sit in the car and wait for her to come outside and whatever park, because on her block, in which all of our blocks, we can't get parks. With my block, I can get parks because we have zone parking. You have to pay to park over here. So if you don't pay, if you don't have a zone sticker in your window, they're gonna put a ticket on your car. So over here, I can get parks in the daytime. On her block is just a free fall block. There's no zone parking. Anybody, you can never get this park. So what we'll do is whatever park she's parked in, I'll put my car in her park so she can keep her park. And that's how we usually do that anyway. So. Yeah, and I usually sit in the car. So anyway, I wanted to go in the house with the juicer. My brother, he was at the kitchen sink and he was actually washing the juicer out when I came through the door. And my mom was like, "Yeah, we just had some more cucumber juice. It's all gone. It was pretty good. Blah blah blah." And like, you guys didn't save me any. And like, "Oh no, I didn't know you wanted any." Blah blah. My brother was like, "Dad, I couldn't say you something. It was pretty clean taste." But he was like, "The juices that you make, you get more of the fruit out the juices that you make." Because I noticed that this thing right here, he opened the juicer up to let me actually see the process and how and what everything, the blade and when you take the thing out the back, the shoot where the pulp comes out, and he actually let me investigate, and he was like, "Well, you actually get more of the fruit out the way you do it." And I was like, "Yeah, well, but it's more messy. The process especially the red cabbage, it's a messy process with my process, me getting my hand in it. But the fact that, like I told you guys, I like to touch my ingredient. I like to. It's messy, but it's me, it's messy, but it's me and it's my mess. So, of course I'll clean up my mess. I have no problem with it. But anyway, he let me see the inside of it and everything, and he was like, "Yeah, the pulp is right here, and you have to actually tilt the machine if you do lemon, because the lemon does not come all the way out." And yeah, he was showing me the process, and so I told him, I was like, "Dad, you guys could save me some cabbage, some of that cucumber juice. I wanted to taste and see what it's talking about." My mom was like, "Dad, you know what I'm saying? You made cucumber, you know what it tastes like, dude. For somebody who bought the cucumber, I think I deserved a glass." Yeah. And she stopped talking. She was like, "Yeah, you did buy it." "Yeah, I did." But anyway, my brother went in the refrigerator and found me some celery. So he juiced me some celery, fresh celery. He washed it off and put it in just to show me the process of this juicer. And she got the one, but you got to put the shoot thing down and push it down. And then once you push it down, the juicer, whatever. And he juiced me. And my celery, of course, needed some lemon. So he went and found me a half a lemon in the refrigerator and juiced it. And it was a cleaner taste. The juicer with the much cleaner taste than what the juice that I made. It was a cleaner taste. It was just a cleaner taste. It was just a much cleaner taste. And I could tell that the majority of the fiber that goes with celery and all that stuff that the juicer had taken it away. And it tastes much more cleaner. It's like just much more cleaner taste. But it's a much cleaner taste, but I'm not. Yeah, it's something. The mouthfeel. The mouthfeel was different. It is a much cleaner taste. It's like much cleaner, but yeah, the mouthfeel was different. The mouthfeel. I can't put my finger on, but the mouthfeel was different. So, but anyway, I tried some celery juice in her juicer, and it was pretty good. Hey, and if I ever want to invest in a juicer, maybe I would. But yeah, I prefer my method because, like I said, it's the cleaner taste. But you could tell that more of the celery was missing because it was a cleaner taste, but it was because he put the whole lemon in there with the peel and all. They do the whole half lemon with the peel and all. Don't you supposed to? You at least supposed to peel the lemon. I mean, dude, you at least supposed to peel it, But no, he just put it in there with the whole half of lemon with the peel on it and everything. And anyway, like I said, it was a cleaner taste, but it's something I'm trying to say and I can't get the words right. I have no idea. I have never had a problem with words. It's something I'm trying to say and I just can't get it out. But whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna get myself together and get ready for work tonight and yeah, see how the vibe on the streets are. See what the vibe on the streets are today. Cause I don't know. It's just something about. I need to check on my mother. That's what I need to do. Check on my mom. make sure she's all right. I was talking to a friend yesterday too, and she was excited about the process, and she's into politics like that, and she was really excited about it, and she was talking, and she was saying that she wanted to check out a few of the rallies after work, and just wanted to see what was going on. She's like she works for Mariano's. She will not work for Mariano's. She goes around the country and she builds stores for Mariano. It's another. I'm sure it's a third party place that works, but they set up Mariano stores. Well, Kroger, Food for Less, Kroger, who I used to work for. They set up stores for Mariano's, and that's what she does. And whatever store needs to be set up, they'll send in their crew to go set it up, and they'll stay in a hotel for a few days and whatever until they get done, and then whatever they move around and they move on to the next store. So that's what they do. And she was saying that she was gonna be back in the city before the results came in, and she wanted to come and check out a few of the rallies and see what's going on, because she was the lady behind the lady too, and she was really, she was behind the lady too, and she was hoping she won too, and I just couldn't get in. I just couldn't invest in it. It just, I was. It does nothing for me, so I couldn't get invested in it. And when I was, the only time I was actually invested in it is when Obama ran. I was actually invested in it. Other than that, I'm not invested in it. I've never been well, like I said, when the one time I was invested, but the rest of it just didn't hold my interest. So yeah, but yeah, my friend, I haven't spoken to her yet, but I'm thinking she may be a little disappointed today too. So she and my mom. So a couple more friends I should check on and see what's going on. But yeah, I think they might be kind of disappointed today. But you guys will be all right. It'll be all right, because you guys know it'll be all right. You guys know that it's not going to be about the person who you guys vote in anyway. They don't really make the choices no way. So hey, you'll be all right. They'll be all right. So. Anyways, back to work tonight, and I haven't been able to pick up any extra shifts, and it's like, I guess because of the holidays coming in, there was, when I first started, you can go and pick up extra shifts all the time, but now, since it's getting so close to Christmas and whatever, and extra shifts, like, dude, I've been checking the computer, I've been checking the app, trying to, and dude, I would like to just pick up at least one. I'd like to do at least one double. That'll at least help my money. That'll help my money out a whole lot. Pick up an extra shift was probably all I needed, a few more hours anyway. But it's okay. So I guess I could just find something else to do, and I'll sit in my apartment every day. And I say, "Ooh, I have nothing to do." But look around here. You have something to do. You just don't want to do it. Say that. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. So with my mom yesterday, my brother called, and they were arguing yesterday. I'm like, Dad, she made a statement that was so, after she hung up from him, that was so, I'm like, wow, it was so hurtful. Like, you actually said that? Wow. Up in front of me? And she said it, and she looked over at me real quick, hoping I didn't hear her say it. But yeah, you said it. I heard you, lady. But that's them. That's their relationship, and I don't get in the middle there. And like by me being the middle child, they always trying to say that the middle child is always the one who wants to play peacemaker, and no, not so much. And she told my sister what I said about her yesterday, about her struggling at the gym. She told her, and I specifically told her not to tell her. Not to tell her. And she told her. Of course she told her. She likes to be in the middle. Now, she likes to stay in the middle of us and keep up. That's her thing. That's her thing. But, I specifically told her not to tell her. Because anytime my sister, her and my brother, if you say something, you hurt their feelings. And their feelings are easily hurt. And they both are, Yeah, their feelings are easily hurt, so I try not to say mean stuff to them, either one of them, even playing, because you can never tell with them. It's like, ugh, one minute they're good, and you say something funny or jokingly, and then it hits them a different way. Then yeah, and then they go all quiet and get weird on you. So yeah, you got to deal. Like I said, you got to deal with a lot of people with kid gloves, and yeah, so you can't just be yourself with a lot of people, because a lot of people can't handle it. Like I said, for people today, is weaker than paper. Like, they just can't handle it. And for my sister to be as old as she is, and my brother, to me, both of them to be as old as they are, like, ooh, yeah, they get, yeah, they're not really equipped. And I was just thinking I had to go out. Just went out, and I was going outside. My next door neighbor, I saw my neighbor. He was going out for work. He and I, we don't really, yeah, I don't really with him. Yeah, I don't really with him, man. Good morning. Hi. Hi. Yeah, I'm good with him, because he's one of them people. He attempted to be a bully when I first moved in here, and then yeah, and he realized that I can't be bullied, and now he's like, "Ooh, she's crazy." I'm not crazy, dude. It was you. You tried it. He tried it. He tried it. My first day here, he tried it. I mean, on my first day here, I was excited. My first apartment I've had all by myself forever. I've never had an apartment by myself. I would live with my son or his father, or never lived by myself. So my first day here, and my friend, he came over, of course, to stay with me, because my friend like, yeah, I don't know nothing about these people. I need some. I'm not standing here by myself that first night. So anyway, he came in and stayed with me. So he and standing out in the hallway we going out the next day. We going to Dollar General. I needed a garbage can. We were going shopping to buy some more apartment stuff. So we standing out in the hallway, and he had one of the garbage bags that's how I know we need the garbage can. Cause we had one of the garbage bags. We had the stuff we were unpacking, and the paper and the newspaper that I had my dishes wrapped in and stuff. He had the garbage bag. He was gonna take the garbage down. So anyway, I was trying to get something in here. I came back in here for something. So anyway, he was standing out in the hallway waiting for me to come out, and my neighbor, a guy around the corner, hey, how you doing? You know, you're talking to him or whatever, and he says that somebody broke the back door. Somebody broke the fire escape door right here, the one that's closest to my apartment. So somebody broke the door, and yeah, I don't know who did it, and whoever did it, it's on video, because everything's recorded around here. He's talking to him, and he told him, and he's like, oh, I don't know nothing about it, blah, 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 whatever. My buddy, I don't know nothing about it, blah, blah. And he was like, between me and you, I think the new lady broke the door. Dude, he was like, he's worse than I am. Dude, and he told her, he was like, no, she didn't break a door. He was like, I just came out of there with her. So, no, she didn't break no door. She's a grown woman. Why would she, and then, of course, that, seriously, dude? I mean, you don't even know me. But anyway, that's how it started back when I first moved in. I get, when he and I, we just never, his wife either. I mean, she's okay. I spoke to her, hi, how you doing? But yeah, I don't get in trouble, man. I'm coming out one day, and he's standing by the door, and he says, you need to call the landlord to come fix this door. He's messing with the door. No, I don't use that door. I never go out there. I never touch that door. So I don't even use that door. Why would I go on the fire escape, dude? That's not the way out. I'm going out the front door. The door to go down to the front door. I don't even go out. I don't even bother that door. He has cats. So what he does is he'll open the door, and so his cats can go and play and run. They keep marking my door. So then my apartment sometimes smell like cat, and I can tell when they mark my door. But anyway, they keep marking my door because these guys has a male cat, who, of course, they mark territory. So because he done decided that he's going to come over here and claim all this territory for them. So anyway, my apartment's because he lets his cat play in the hallway, and of course, whatever. So I don't use that door. I told him I said, I don't use that door. So yeah, how would I know it's broken? Why would I call anybody about it? I don't use the door. And he was like, fuck it, I'll do it myself. Wait a minute. Wait. This is when I found out he's a drinker, and he's a drinker, and alcohol makes people mean. I don't drink alcohol, so I might have a shot or something with a friend or something of kick, but alcohol is not my thing. Alcohol makes people mean. I know that. I don't need any help. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. But anyway, so fuck it. I'll do it myself. Really, man? See, he and I had never exchanged words before. And, yeah, it was, now it's time for you to meet your neighbor, guy. Fuck it, I'll do it myself. And before I know it, I don't know, dude, it's time for you to meet your neighbor. Motherfucker, you could have did it yourself before you even said anything to me about it. Why are you over here fucking with me, dude? Of course, meet your neighbor, dude. You've been asking for it. You've been asking to meet me, so now I'm going to introduce you to me. The one thing about me, because I don't like bullshit. Dude, this is unnecessary, stupid stuff. Like, dude, why are you over now? You're going to come over here and try to bully me for real in person? That's what you thought. That's what you thought, right? Go on. But anyway, he said, I told him, get the fuck on. Get your ass on. Get the fuck on away from me with that bullshit. I ain't got time for this. Ooh, who cares about the door? I don't even use that door. You the one who used it, so you probably the one broke it. Now go the fuck on with that. You know, I'm telling him, dude, because now you done made me mad. You came all the way around. His apartment's around the corner. So he came all the way around my corner. My apartment's the only apartment over here by this door. So he came all the way from around his corner, around the corner where his apartment is, to come around here to bother me. Dude, seriously. So, right. So now, that was my welcome to the neighborhood. And hey, dude. No, every time he see me, he say, "Hi, neighbor, how you doing? Hi, neighbor, how you doing?" Hey, dude, because you show me who you are. So, dude, when you show me who you are, I believe when people show you who they are, you need to believe who they are. You know what I'm saying? You don't try to sit back and think that they're going to turn into something. When people show you who they really are, you trust and believe who they really are. So, yeah. You had already showed me who you were when you told my friend that I'm the one who broke the door without knowing anything about it. Dude, I just moved in the night before. Like, dude, seriously? You don't know anything about me. So now you don't went and now that's how you're going to start a rumor that she done broke the door and she... Who else have you told that to? You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, unnecessary stuff. Like, who cares about a... Dude, this is not your building. This is not your apartment building. You do not own this building. So, well, whoever is on the video and they don't... Get your ass out of here. Whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, he's a fake guy, so hey. And he likes to stand outside my apartment and make noise. Intentionally. So that's when I'll turn my surround sound up real loud. Yeah. And this door, like I said, in every holiday they'll get up at 7 o'clock in the morning or whatever, Labor Day, cousin day, niece day, grandfather day, whatever day they think they want to get up and barbecue on this fire escape. This is where they go. 7 o'clock in the morning is right here, where they at, right here by my front door. And what they'll do is they'll bring a table. They'll make it into like a picnic. But it's in front of my front door. Like, I have to ask them a couple of times. I'm going out the front door, can't get out because they got their table blocking my front door. Like, huh? Wait. Is this possible? Like, and I know it's intentional. It's intentional, but it is what it is, dude. I'm not going to say excuse me. I'm not, because I know it's intentional, but I'm not going to, I'm not going to say excuse me because it's intentional. I know it's intentional because there's a whole hallway down from where my apartment is where you can go to that door. You know what I'm saying? Why would you, and then they got a radio that they'll put on the table, like right in front of my front door. Like they trying to block out whatever I got going on in here. Wait, huh? Yeah, this is what they do. So yeah, I can't with it. And then my bathroom window keeps opening up. I can't understand how it was a squirrel in there one time. It was a fucking squirrel in there. And I heard something. I got up and I heard something clunking on my bathroom window one day. So what is going on? And I'm like, something's got to be out there. So I opened the fire escape door, and I stepped out on the fire escape, and I had my broom, and I tapped, and I could see my bathroom window, the storm window is down about this much. How did that happen? Like, it locks. Like, how is it? And what they have a bar, a set of bars over it, so no one can climb in or get in the window. But I can see my storm. It's like your hand. You can put your hand down up in there, whatever. My storm window was down about this much. So okay, cool. I had the broom. And so I tapped it, and I can hear something inside of it. And finally, it was a squirrel. He jumped out of it, well, whatever. So now I know I gotta close it because I don't know if they came in here and laid egg, if they're building a nest in here, like what is going on. So of course I had to come inside and take the plastic. I had my bathroom was just plastic up. I have to plastic up because my fear when I first got here, somebody's gonna climb in that window and come in my apartment. So at least if I know about plastic up, but at least I'll know if somebody's in my apartment or not. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was my thought process. Anyway, whatever. Plus, I shower. When I shower, I don't know if somebody's standing out on the fire escape and see. I had no idea what was going on when I first got here. So that was one of my safety things for me. So I plastered the window. So anyway, I had to take the plastic down just so I can see the squirrel had laid a nest or what the hell was going on in there. Like I saw a bunch of some kind of, I guess them acorns or whatever they were. I saw a few of those out there I actually called somebody to come over here and help me to see the plans I can do because I didn't know what the hell was going to come out of there. So yeah, we took the plastic down and cleaned the window out, and I called myself there's nowhere for me to put a nail to make sure the storm window never opens. So if it opens again, I'm gonna have to take the plastic down and do it again. And I tried to, we couldn't get it up, so we couldn't do it. So anyway, I'm thinking I was saying my bathroom window, this is like the third time it has gotten open, like. I don't know. Somebody tried to come in or what the hell's going on with yeah, my bathroom window. But anyway, like I said, I heard the squirrel and he kept doing it. I'm using the bathroom and I'm hearing something tapping on the window. Like, what is going on? But yeah. But anyway, that's me in this apartment building. Like I said, me and my neighbors. And like I stay by myself. I don't bother them. How you doing? That's it, and pretty much, and hey, I got one of them down highway. He's been here since I have, and hey neighbor, and he's like about the only one that I was standing, kick it with because he's about the only one who, it is. But yeah, breakfast this morning. I'm going to have some. I'll actually show you guys the protein shake. It'll be on my breakfast table, and then I won't have to worry about explaining. You guys will see it, and you can do your research or whatever if you care or whatever. But like I said, it has 32 grams of protein in it, and it's the most protein in anything I've ever had. So. And my intentions yesterday when we got back was to leave my sister a few of them. Like I said, I bought a whole case of them. I think it was like $28 or something or whatever. I bought a whole case of them, and my intention was to leave my sister a few of them. But like I said, my mom, once we got back to the house, and I had to move and give her the park, and I was exhausted. I was just exhausted. And plus I was gonna usually help her with her groceries, but today she bought like 2 of the 40 pounds of cat litter and 1 40-pound bag of cat food. Dude, I couldn't help her with those. I usually try to carry at least one of them in the house for her, but yesterday I couldn't do it. Plus my brother, he was in the house, so dude, come get this stuff. I'm not, it wasn't gonna happen. I didn't even attempt to help them or anything, but it wasn't gonna happen. But I was proud of her yesterday. She bought a lot of fruit in the grocery store. A lot of fruit. She never eat fruit. A lot of fruit. I was really proud of her. She bought a lot of fruit. I saw pineapple. She bought some mango. Yeah, she bought a lot of fruit yesterday. And I was happy to see her. I found some blueberries. I don't know, something that happened with blueberries. I meant to Google it and see. I think it was a blueberry shortage or something because for the last month or so, I couldn't find any blueberries. And the ones that I could find, they had the jumbo blueberries, and they were all like $7 a pack, and they weren't even organic, or didn't even attempt to say the word organic on the package. And so I'm like, I'm not paying $7 for blueberries, even though they are my favorite fruit. I love blueberries to death, but and then they had the jumbo blueberries for $7, but it was only like a pint, 16 ounces, like 1 pound. No, a pint is 8 ounces. It was only a pint, like the little ones, like no. And it wasn't even a pound. It was a pint. A pint is 8 ounces. So, yeah, I think a pint is 8 ounces. I haven't been in school in a long time. And I'm talking about people who can. Yeah, what about you? But, yeah, I think a pint is 8 ounces. But, yeah. And they wasn't even a pound. It was the little one. It wasn't even a big one. And yeah, for I'm paying $7 for no 8 ounces of blueberries. No, that's just highway robbery. But anyway, I found them at Sam Club. They had the big one. I think I paid like seven. I think I paid $7 for that. But it was at least it's 18 ounces. But like I said, I was so thirsty to see blueberries. I had my last smoothies I made. I only had like maybe a half a cup of blueberries left in my freezer. And so I usually blueberries is something that I add the most of in my smoothies. Guys, like I said, I love blueberries. I usually put a whole pint in them, a whole pound of blueberries in my smoothie. I usually I love blueberries just like that. So and plus the color and all of the blueberries are the number one. If they say you should eat any fruit, they say blueberries should be the fruit you eat. Avocados too, but then I think blueberries was the number one. And yeah, so anyway, yeah, I finally found me some blueberries and I bought them, and yeah, I was kind of excited about that. I made a smoothie yesterday and I mixed a few of them in there with it. Yeah, I was pretty happy about that. But yeah, like I said, it must have been a blueberry shortage or something for the last week because I haven't been able to find blueberries. I went to Aldi's, I went to Food Palette. Fairplay didn't have blueberries, no one had blueberries. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? But yeah, I finally found blueberries yesterday. I was pretty happy about that. So yeah, and now I can what? Oh, get everything I've been getting, and oh, I'm stretching. Oh, I'm tired. And I gotta go back tonight. Like I said, I enjoy working though. I like that job. I really do. You stay busy and hey, it's an okay job. It's cool. And you can work by yourself and you don't have that's what I try to work by myself. And it's like I always pick up some. I always and I'm like I always pick up people and I have no idea how I always. Ooh, goodness gracious, I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. And then people come and help you and call themselves helping you, but they're really not. They're just in your way. I can't. Don't be like that. Okay, whatever. I'll try to get better. And yeah, as I said, I was talking to a friend yesterday, the one I told you about at the rally, but her sister and I were friends also, and her sister and I were friends first, and then she. I don't know, she let a guy come in between us and broke us up, so I don't deal with her either. But anyway, she and I, for her birthday a few years back, she was supposed to come over and we were supposed to have a shot and chill, but she's a Cancer. She's a Cancer, and she was messing with this older guy, and he was a Leo. And I'm trying to tell her astrology-wise that Cancers are water signs, and Leos are fire signs. Like water and fire don't mix, babe. It's not gonna mix. It's not gonna work. And just by me not even knowing anything about him, he was an older guy, and he was older than me. No, he was an older guy, which that meant that baby, he wants to run it. He wants to run it. And I have tried to warn her, and she didn't want to hear it. But anyway, as I said, the sun always shines until it starts to rain. So for the first couple of months, oh, it was perfect. There was nothing. Oh, he was the perfect person. I mean, I thought he walked on water. This guy was, oh my God, the best thing since sliced bread. But then when the cracks started showing. She traveled for work, and she usually stayed at hotels, for work. She traveled, and the first time I talked to her after she started messing with him, and I heard his voice in the background, but she was in at hotel for work, like, huh? I'm like, what? Don't I hear him? Yeah. Why? What the? Oh, he decided to come with me, and he. Oh. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. Yeah, this is going to be a problem. He doesn't trust you, baby. It's going to become a problem. So yeah, and I tried to warn her, and she didn't listen to me at all. And yeah, like I said, the sun is always shining until it starts to rain. Then you'll get the full story. You'll get the real truth of what happened. So yeah, and then he tried to run her. First of all, she went through his phone and. Right. Of course. Of course. Of course. Like, why would you do that? First of all, you're wrong. Like, Why would you go through his phone? That's just a no-no in all any world. Like, why would anybody just? Why? Who just? Ugh. Who cares enough? Like, yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to go through anybody's phone. I don't want to care about anybody's phone. I got no problem about my own phone. Like, whatever. She went through his phone and she found some pictures. Some girl had sent him some pictures of her butt, and she saw butt shots, and like she met his last girlfriend. His last girlfriend was a stripper, and so his last girlfriend was a stripper with she had a BBL, so you already knew. I think he paid for it anyway too. So by that told me that this is what he liked. Now this she didn't have that. She was not shaped like what he liked. So of course she didn't have the shape that he wanted. So that in itself, and I told her, like, if he paid for, that's exactly what he want. That's what he liked. He paid for what he liked for this other girl, the stripper girl. And she didn't have it. So of course I already knew she was a water sign. He was a fire. It wasn't gonna work anyway. But anyway, he's of course as time went on, she had her own apartment. So as time went on, of course he wanted to grow. He was at her apartment more, like, want to see what he doing, what's she doing, what's she doing. And then of course he started tagging along to her when she went on assignment for work. Like, he was working, but he got injured. Something happened to his finger or something, and he got hurt. So he was on workers' comp, disability, workers' comp, until his finger healed, and so that gave him more free time to keep up with what she was doing, and he just all up in her business. So anyway, she's supposed to come over here for her birthday so we can have a shot or whatever. And yeah, and then I told her we hey, she was coming to my house. I told her they were at her sister's house a few blocks away, and I told her that he can't come to my house. So she never came. I never saw her. So she never came. So okay, that's fine. She called me, and then she didn't come. She called me and she told me she was on her way, but I never saw her. But anyway, I talked to her a few weeks later, and she was telling me that he had put her out of her apartment and with no clothes on, and she had to go and down the street to a neighbor's house to get some help. And of course he did. Of course he did. I was surprised. Yeah, it tracks. Like, of course he did. So yeah, he knows she's cheating on him, and of course. Of course. And she found more pictures in his phone of another girl with the booty shots, and yeah, so yeah, she's yeah, so she had to go down. She said she had a t-shirt on with just her panties, and she was down the street to a neighbor. And the neighbor actually she went to was actually one of her co-workers, sisters, cousin, or something. That's why the girl let her in, because the girl knew her through the co-worker, her friend, the co-worker she worked with. She called the boy her big brother. Anyway, the girl who let her in her apartment knew the big brother, that the dude she worked with. She called it big, but anyway, let her in and whatever. And they came over, her sister and her sister boyfriend came over and got her back in her apartment, and she was done with dude. I'm done, but anyway, I was already done when she faked me out for the birthday shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that was I was already done, because yeah, I was already done with her pretty much anyway. So I'm kind of half invested in what she got going. I'm not really I'm half invested, because you just already I knew you before you met this dude. You know what I'm saying? Me and you was like this before you met him, and then you called me last night. You told me you was on your way, like, and you didn't. Anyway, because I don't want to deal with him, and I already told you I can see what he was, even though I had never met him. But what you were telling me about, I can already tell what he was. Like, anyway. Anyway, he put her out of the apartment, and she said he slapped her. So anyway, put her out of the apartment. So her sister and her sister's boyfriend came and got her back in her apartment and put him out and whatever, and let him go on about his business, whatever. But in the meantime, the next time I heard her talk to her, she said he bought her a car. Dude had bought her a car. And all she had to pay was the insurance. He bought the car, and he was gonna pay the car note, and she had to pay the insurance. So she was happy, and I saw, okay. But she didn't get rid of her old car. That was pretty smart for her. She kept her old car. She didn't get rid of it. You know, she had an older car, and it was her baby. She liked the car, and so anyway, she didn't get rid of it. So he bought her a new car. So anyway, she was cool for a couple. She changed jobs. She came and got a job in the city because exactly he was following. He kept obviously following. Her going to. They told her that she couldn't have. He couldn't come and he couldn't stay in the hotel room with her. Yeah, and some of the time, they was putting two of the co-workers in the room together, and so he didn't have anywhere to go. So one night she said he stayed in the car all night because he couldn't, because they put her and another girl together in a hotel room. Her job was trying to be petty now, doubling them up, you know, trying to save money so he could, but they really didn't want. Somebody went back and told because they really didn't want him there. But why was he there? You did not work and you did whatever. So anyway, the next time I talked to her, she said she was working at a Target. She went to, she was working at Target, so she, whatever. And so, the next time after that, then hey, the next time I heard that she didn't have the car anymore, he had busted the windows with her inside of the car, and just act a fool. And it tracks. Once again, not surprised. It tracks. It tracks, man. That's how it is. That's how it starts, man. That's how it starts. So yeah, it was But like I said, I wasn't as invested in her anymore after she faked me out. Like, dude, you chose, you made a choice, and I feel you chose him, and that was your choice because I told you that I did not want him in my apartment. I didn't want him up here. Like me and you can come up here and have a birthday shot, me and you can go back and get in your car. Y'all can go do what you do. But he can't come up here. I didn't want him up here. I didn't want to be around. I didn't even want to know him. I didn't want to know him. Because I already got the vibe. This is who he was. Every time she and I were having phone conversations, he was always, he wanted to talk. And she talking to him. And I was like, dude, it's just, I already knew what he was. He was a Leo man. He wants to run everything. The lion, the king of the jungle. I already know. I already knew who he was when I finally knew he was a Leo man. I already knew. So like I said, every conversation we would have, he'd be there. He'd take over the whole conversation. And I could never, I'm just holding on the phone because I'm listening to them talking like, whatever. But I already knew. I didn't want to have anything to do with dude. Like I said, and she didn't like my dude at the time either. She didn't like him. He messed around, made a mistake and called her auntie one time, and she didn't like him. So she didn't like him. From that point on, she didn't like him. None of my friends really liked him because another buddy that I worked with, he didn't like him at all. He tried to make him out to be a woman beater. Oh, he comes from over there where the woman beaters are, and they didn't like him. But I thought he was a cool dude. But whatever, he had expectations too. He wanted me to be, I wasn't going to do what he wanted me to be, I wasn't trying to do that anyway, so, He was one of the ones who wanted 26 years too, dude, come on with the bullshit. We can't just do what we do today and let's call it that. BB Rexa, meant to be, it'll be. That's my song. That's my song and that's my mantra. And everybody who knows me knows that that was my mantra. And all the dudes that I've always met, that was my mantra. And I made sure they learned that song. So, dude. And how's he bad at love? It's my song. These are my mantras, Meant to be is my song. And if it was meant to be, it'll be. If it's meant to be, it'll be. If not, then it won't. So, you know what I'm saying? Don't look for it. And just ride with me now and see how this thing goes. That's what I like that. And I heard that song, and I love that song. And hey, most of my videos that I make, my shorts on YouTube, that's usually what I'm meant to be, baby. My son love it. Yeah, and so I had all of them learn that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can, hey, don't be on that because yeah, that was my mantra, and let you guys know that if it's meant to be, it'll be. If not, then it won't. Then we're just gonna ride and see where this thing go. That's how it was for me. Yeah, yeah, but like I say, they all this this phone, oh, so irritating. Not playlist. Where are the track? Okay, the playlist. Yeah, let's see if I can find. I'm trying to find the song for us. My song now. I want to hear it. Now I want to hear it. So whatever. It's probably on the phone that I'm talking. Oh, there it is. There it is, baby. What's it? Baby, lay on back and relax. Kick your pretty feet up on my dash. No need to go nowhere fast. Let's enjoy right here where we at. Where this road is supposed to lead. We got nothing but time. As long as you're right here next to me, everything's gonna be alright. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Now shit. So ride with me, see where this thing goes. Okay, y'all get the point. I think I let everybody know to learn this song. It's meant to be, it'll be. If not, it won't. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do what we're gonna be where we at right now. We ain't gonna make no plan for no future. We ain't finna do none of that. We're just gonna do what we're doing right today, and that's gonna be it. We ain't gonna look for tomorrow. We're gonna deal today. And that's it. That's the premise of that song. I love it. One of my favorite songs. I love it. Hey. That's actually my favorite genre of music. Pop. Yeah, I'm a Taylor Swift fan. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm a Taylor Swift fan. Sorry. Shit. Y'all wanna hear some Taylor Swift? I got some on my playlist, dude. Please, I'm a Taylor Swift fan. Yeah. Hey, whatever. she makes some cuts. Hey, like whatever. Right. Trying to play games with me. I love it. And pop is my favorite, one of my best genre of music. And I was talking to a friend of mine. I'm gonna get back to that pop and yeah. I'm gonna get back to it, but I'm talking to another friend of mine, and she was talking about my books, and she was like, "I remember you used to write books and blah blah blah." I told her what my son told me. My son told me. He told me, "Doug, I ain't got to worry about getting my books published because that's gonna be his birthright. He gonna get the books published when I die." So he told me, "Dude." Yeah. So yeah. So but. She was talking about, yeah, I remember you used to write books, and yeah, and I'm like, I did, but I didn't ever want to get. I wanted to get them published, but what I wanted to do is I tried to get my books published, and this is what happened. I I tried to get my books published, but it's like they never wanted to give me a genre. It's like my genre was. Yeah, I wanted to make up my own genre, and they was always trying to fit me into a specific box, and that was just not what it was. And I wanted to make my own genre. And like I said, what I've came up with for my genre is hood drama. That was my genre. Hood drama. That was my genre. My own. I came up with that. But it was like, ooh, come on, fruit fly. But yeah, that was my genre, and they didn't want to. Then they wanted to edit. The edit was so. Ooh, yeah, I thought about the self-publishing. I was gonna do the self-publishing thing, and then yeah, I actually got into a writing competition before, and I sent in a passage from my book, one of my first books, and then some guy, one of the trolls, got on and said it's the worst thing he's ever heard, and how dare, blah, blah, blah. Like, the writing was off, the grammar was wrong, the tone, everything was wrong, and yeah, he was really trashing me. And so I'm like, yeah, okay, it's fine. It's not for everybody, and it's not. Like I said, it hood drama. That's the drama that I want, but that's not what they were trying to portray. It's at the time, it's yeah. And what's her name? I forget her name, but I used to read all of her books now that I haven't read in a long time. I started doing my own. Anytime I start doing my own things, I stopped. I stopped reading books. I stopped reading books. I used to read books, and I used to read books, and books were my thing. I was in every book club there was. I would read. I used to buy so many books in my lifetime. It makes no sense. I was an avid book reader. Books, but I was buying books and true to the game. I had Terry Woods. Yes, and when she got her own company, and she broke away from the people she was with and got her own company, I even tried to get her to publish my book. I couldn't get in. I couldn't get past the editing. I couldn't get past anything. So nobody wanted to. I couldn't get my book published. And so after a while, I'm going to do the self-publishing, and I'm like, dude. Then once this dude told me about I don't want to share my baby with you. I was like, you just told me my baby was ugly. I'm going to share my baby with you. Now I'm going to keep my books to myself. I want to share my shit with y'all. So anytime I'm off or I have some free time, I'll read a book. And I'll read one of my books. I really would. That's what I do. So, yeah, it was like, dude, that came and told me that, it was just pretty much felt like he was telling me my baby was ugly. Like, seriously? Yeah, you just crushed my spirit. And now you do made me. And it's not even I'm scared to. I'm mad. I don't want to share my shit with you. I'm not scared because I know how it goes. Everything is not for everybody. It's fine. It's fine. Of course, we're going to have people who not like stuff. That's fine. I don't care. But, yeah. Nobody wants to hear their baby is ugly. Like, I'm just saying, dude, no. I will if I put myself out there like that. Of course I will. But, yeah, right. Yeah. I don't want to share my shit with you. Now you ain't getting nothing from me. That's how I feel. Like, it even not even. Yeah. That's how I feel. Like, I got some good stuff I don't want to share with you now. You don't get nothing else. I know, right? But I know. But yeah. This fucking cut right here. One of the best songs ever. And this is a guy, I met a guy. I'm gonna let the song play. But I met a guy. He's passed away now. And he was a cool guy. He was a cool guy, but he wasn't my type really. He was a light-skinned guy. And I don't know light-skinned guy, but he was just so infatuated with my dude. You such a pretty black woman. Like, goodness gracious, you're a beautiful black woman. And I used to find him staring at me like.
It just comes back in flashes.
Like, I can't stop staring at your face.
It's like a kaleidoscope of memories.
But he's passed now, and he's a good guy, but
he never does.
This song right here, me and him so useless to this song right here.
I think part of me knew the second I saw him that this would happen.
It's Taylor Swift. I made him start listening to this.
It's not really anything he said or anything he did.
Yeah, he said he knew I was trouble when I walked in. My trouble. I don't know.
If I'm ever gonna feel that way again.
Whatever. He was a good guy though. I told him I knew he was trouble. Shit. Hell, you're both trouble. Yeah, this is the type of music I listen to. I mean, hey, it's my thing.
I knew his world moved too
fast. I listen to all music, but I don't really like. Some music I really don't like. I don't really like. I really have my fave, and pop music is my favorite. Rap music, rap music is my favorite. Pop is second. Rap, but real rap. I'm gonna say real rap music. Not today's rap. Real rap. Okay. Real rap music. Baptized in Dirty Water. David Banner. That had to be the best fucking album ever. I mean, the title was the best title ever. The Diary, Scarface.
I think that The worst
Changed the
part
whole
about
game for me as far as rap. Tupac, Me Against the World, of course. Best, look, Taylor Swift. Once upon a time, a few mistakes ago, I was in your sight. You got me alone. You found me. Yeah, he said he knew I was trouble when I walked in. This was my song too, but anyway, yeah, and I have to say what changed the game for me as far as the style, lyrics, swag, lyrics, like flow, wordplay. Best album ever, I have to say, Eternal, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Best album ever, Dude, the swag, them guys, ooh. And then when Thuggish Ruggish Bone, we were watching it on the music. They played the Thuggish Ruggish Bone all day, every day. You just, wishes, oh my gosh, just in love. Dude, yeah, I fell in love with them guys, and man. Whoo, Bone Thugs and Harmony, baby. And then I was listening to it, one guy, you flowing like that, man? You wanting the bone, one the thugs, like, dude, I got the Eternal. Best album ever. Best okay. It's a debate between me and my friends, but I think Eternal was the best album ever. I mean, yeah. And I had an ex-boyfriend, and he reminded me of David Banner, but Bone was his favorite. Bone Thugs, that was his favorite shit. Like me, we were wild. So when we finally got to the end of our relationship, we were breaking up, and we were saying our goodbyes, and I left him with I'll see you in hell if all else fails. Oh well. I was like, wait, what? You know what I said? Oh, Bone. I gave him a parting shot with the Bone Thugs and Harmony. Yeah, that's my favorite. That was my favorite album. That was man, yeah, that was the favorite album. And then, like I said, Scarface, the diary, man. But that Bone Thugs and Harmony changed the whole rap game for me. Then David Banner, it was just his swag, just this baptizing dirty water, ooh, ah. It was just his swag. David Banner had the most swag out of everybody. And then I would have to say, not everybody was like the album, but I just like I have one song that epitomizes everything that I have to say. Like I said, I've given you guys albums, but as far as one song, that just Nas, one mic. One mic. All I need is one mic. All I need is one pen, baby. All I need is one pen. As a writer, all I need is one pen. All I need is one pen. One mic changed the whole rap game for me. Dude, I got that shit on repeat in my car right now. One mic. All I need is one mic. Dude, please. And if you guys notice a lot of my shorts that I put on YouTube, all I need is one mic. Dude, for real. And as far as rappers go, and of course, Eminem, Lil Wayne, wordplay, as far as wordplay go, and fuck with Lil Wayne as far as his wordplay go. He said something that was so cold to me, I just killed. Like the dude, like blew my whole brain, and it had to make me think. And anything that makes me think is right. Yeah. G's moving silence like lasagna. Wait, what? Wait, what? Did he just say? Dude. Come on, I say G's moving silence like lasagna. Really, Wayne? The wordplay. Ooh, boy. Quit playing with me. The wordplay. And all of his songs, his wordplay, him and Eminem. I say Eminem, but not Eminem. Damn Eminem. That's what I used to call the candies, M&Ms. And they're like, hey, M&Ms. Why would you say the M's separate? Because they separate. Give me. I have a bag of M&Ms with peanuts, and everybody looking at me like M&Ms. What are the two M's? M&M. Okay, Eminem. Eminem and Lil Wayne wordplay. Who can fuck with that? Nobody is touching that wordplay, baby. Nobody touching that. Yeah, nobody touching that wordplay, baby. No, no. Eminem's word, goodness gracious, top. Oh my goodness, these are some top level rapping, wordplay, and wordsmithing. Oh my goodness, yes. And I'm a wordsmith, like I told you. I like words, and them that wordplay. Wow. Yeah, yeah, and then the top two wordplay, but like I said, the top album, the top song, rap is my thing, but pop is pop is my thing too. But I just the R&B and all that, I'm okay. I got some songs that I like, but it's not my favorite. It's not a favorite, but like I said, rap, and I guess the rap came me being them gangster rap came out. It really blew my mind. Them the bone through. Oh my goodness, rap just turned that whole rap game around for me. But yeah. It's time. It's almost 6:30. It's almost time for me to go set my breakfast table. It's gonna be oatmeal this morning, of course. I make some toast. I got some apples, so maybe it'll be apple oatmeal. I think I'll be apple oatmeal. I got some toast and I got some bread. I make some toast and some tea. And yeah, it's gonna be oatmeal for breakfast this morning. So start my day off right with me some fiber, and I'm gonna show you guys the apple and red cabbage juice. It's actually delicious. And it's two of my faves, and I just put them together like a mashup. Ooh. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. It was pretty good yesterday when I tasted it and let it settle because, like I said, I went to bed last night like 7 o'clock, and I was just so exhausted. And but I'm gonna try to from now. I got from now until 7 o'clock tonight to drink that. I'm gonna drink it. I got it, but yeah, I want to put two of my faves together for a change and see how it goes. So that's what's going on, and I'm gonna go finish my tea. I gotta go separate this. I'm gonna bring it back to a boil, and then put it in my little shot glass and put a little honey in it, and I'm gonna separate. I think that's some agave nectar. Maybe I'm just gonna do the honey because I actually know what the taste will be like. I'll do honey, and then I'll put those together and get prepared. Like I said, I gotta go to work tonight, so get myself together to go to work tonight. Get me a nap again because I am tired. I went to bed tired, so went to bed tired and woke up tired. So how? I didn't accomplish anything right in between. Funny, right? Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go make breakfast and and try to kick my day off right, and I might run out to I'm still trying to get to Aldi's right. Yeah, I could use some spinach. I could use a few things from Aldi's, so I'm still trying to go. Actually, I can go in the morning when I get off, maybe. If we get off late enough, then I'll be able to stop on my way because it's on my way home from work, and I don't have to make a special trip. Me and special trips nowadays just don't work. I just don't like going out. I'm gonna go run. No. I'd rather do it while I'm out. I have to go out. I have to work tonight, so Aldi's is on my route to come home from work in the morning. So I could just stop right there at Aldi's and then come on home 3 blocks away. Why would I go? Yeah, I don't think I feel like it anyway. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna chill and do my breakfast, edit this juice video, and post that for you guys, and yeah, clean up. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Clean up. It's not really junky. It's cluttered. Just say cluttered. It's yeah, if I show you guys my table, I got my tablet laying up there. I got lottery tickets. Right? It's just cluttered. It's just cluttered. Q-tips, cotton balls, crazy glue right there. My camera, fingernail, about 7 bottles of fingernail polish. It's just cluttered. It's just cluttered. It's not junky. It's just cluttered. And my floor is not messy. I just have shoes, lots of shoes. All the shoes I wear, and I just kick them off. And it's not really nasty junky. It's just cluttered junky. That's what it is. So whatever. If somebody just bend over and pick something up or kick it out the way or whatever, and hey, whatever. That's basically my life. And as you guys can see, look, I don't know. It fell out. It fell out somewhere. I don't know. I don't even know where it goes. whatever. Take the bonnet off. I'll know where it goes. Whatever. I don't know. I lost another one, so you guys can see. Yeah, they're very fragile. So I want to redo it. It was going to be yesterday, but as I said, I was so exhausted. Like on my mom, and then we ended up at Sam's Club, then we ended up at Walmart, then we went to Fair Play. It's like, dude, this is doing too much. First of all, Sam's Club is huge. Walmart is even huger, and just doing too much walking around. So yeah, I'm gonna that took away my time too. So we got back later than we normally get back. We usually get back about 1, but yesterday we got back, it was almost 2. So yeah, we were out there for a long time yesterday, and I'm kind of tired. It kind of made me more tired. So yeah, I'm going to go make breakfast for you guys. Got some oatmeal, maybe some apple oatmeal, apple and what? Maybe I'll put some raisins in it. Oh, I told you some guy told me no raisins, so maybe not. I think I offended somebody by putting raisins in my stuff the last time, and he specifically sent me a message, a comment. No raisins. Like, alrighty, yeah, I think I might put me some raisins. Yeah, I don't follow rules. I'm so sorry, sir. Yeah, I think I might put me some raisins in there. Actually, that'll up my fiber intake. That'll up the fiber. Put me some raisins in there. That's what I'm trying to up the fiber and the protein. Put me some raisins in there. I might start making 3 eggs. That'll up my protein intake too. But Greek yogurt. No, I don't need all that other creamy stuff. And I bought some. It was on clearance at Food for Less the other day. So I had to tell you guys. I bought some organic whole milk. I don't drink whole milk. I normally stay away from whole milk. But I notice when I make bread and stuff like that, that I usually buy maybe 2% milk or almond milk or something when I'm baking stuff like I made the pinto beans the other day. I had to make cornbread to go with my pinto beans. And it seems like the texture, when I try to use almond milk in my corn, it throws the texture off. So I try, it threw my texture off. It threw it out of balance. And then the 2% milk, it still made it kind of not, the crumbs weren't right. It still made it weird. And so, yeah, I bought whole milk and just to have. Hopefully it doesn't spoil, but it was on clearance for $1.60 for a half a gallon, so I bought a half a gallon. I didn't buy much. So I can't. I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't drink milk. I can't drink milk. My body doesn't digest milk, and so milk, me and lactose. I can't do lactose. That's why I bought the protein shakes without any milk in them, any dairy in them whatsoever. Because like I said, I'm lactose intolerant, and it'll make me gassy and bloated, and it'll mess up my digestion. So I have to hurry up and drink apple cider vinegar, which I have to hurry up and drink apple cider vinegar, which I drink every day anyway. But maybe I have to take an extra 2 shots or something because milk it doesn't agree with me. So I try to in my cream. I know it's in the creamer, and it's in some of the stuff that but I try to. That's why I try to eat fiber, so at least if I do start to get gassy or bloated or whatever, at least the fiber is already inside, pushing, working its way through, helping it work its way through. So that's what I like anyway. But anyway, yeah, I bought some, and I want to see if it'll make my bread better, if it'll help, but if it'll help my crumb on my bread better, because like I said, it threw the balance off. The almond milk throws my balance off on my cornbread. It's not. It doesn't. Yeah, it's not. Yeah. And the 2% milk didn't do any better. Really, yeah, it did a little bit better, but yeah, like I said, that's why I bought it, and it was on clearance for $1.60. So hey, it doesn't expire until the 10th of Sunday. So hey, maybe I'll drink it before Sunday. If not, I'll just pour it out once it starts to go bad. Cause it is what it is. But like I said, I'm gonna go make some oatmeal, some eggs, some toast, some that's what we're gonna have for breakfast. And I'm gonna edit the video finish editing the video for the juice, the red cabbage and apple juice I made yesterday, and the ginger and turmeric shots. I was gonna put that video up, but you guys, I already did like 2 or 3 of those videos. So it's ginger, it's turmeric. You boil it and you put it in, you drink it like tea. You make tea, and so like I said, the last one I put up, I only got a few views. So so hey. But I gotta make sure I gotta make sure I do the red cabbage and apple. I'm definitely gonna put that up. So, and the breakfast. So yeah, let me go get my stuff started, get my day started, and yeah, we'll do this again real soon. You guys have a good one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.